Good afternoon. This is your program Only the Important, the only program to have interesting news such as economy, all about cars, and sports. First, we talk about economy. The President Juan Carlos Cepeda said that he approved a new drilling project. Our partner Jose Angel have more information about that. We hear you, Jose.
Thank you, Victoria, and good night to the audience. Today was an important day to the Mexican economy. Dollar price lost 7 Mexican cents, and that a good news for the Mexican economy because in this week the dollar lost around 15 Mexican cents, and this is so helpful to the oil industry. As we know, the barrel price can take advantage of that kind of situation. And talking about barrel price and oil industry, the CNH approved a new oil drilling project in deep waters in the Gulf of Mexico. We don't know the real size of the project, but we could talk with Mr. President Carlos Cepeda, and he said that the size of that project, it could be one of the most important projects in the last 20 years in Mexico. And we think this is a great opportunity to Pemex to do a great job. As you know, Pemex had some difficulties, and with the new energetic reforms, it's so difficult because Pemex had a competition for foreign companies, but it's important that Mexico had a new project in deep water, and in this case I think that it's an important opportunity for Mexico, and we think that Mexico and Pemex we will have a good job. And well, for me it's all. I go back with you, Victoria. Thank you.
Thank you, Jose Angel. It's an important information about this project. So it's time to change economy to the car shows. This 2016 Genova Motor Show saw world and European debuts of cars. For more information, we will listen to our partner Miguel to have all the information about
Thank you, Victoria. The 2016 Geneva Motor Show saw world and European debuts of countless new cars that will be on driveways near you in the next few years. The first car was the Aston Martin DB11 with fresh contemporary styling, a new 600 horsepower twin-turbo and V12 engine. It's available to order now, priced from $169,000. The next car and the best of the Genova Motor Show was the successor of the Veyron, vast, an astonishing set of power and acceleration, and will go on sale in 2.6 price tag. The new Bugatti Chiron with 1,479 horsepower and quad-turbo V16 engine. This designer said it can up to 420 kilometers per hour. They describe as the world's most powerful, fastest, most luxurious and most exclusive production super sport car, with only 500 units. Thank you for It was the best of Innova Motor Show in this year. Thank you, Victoria.
To the end of this program, we talk with our partner Diego about the boxer fight of Margarito versus Manomerito on Saturday night. We hear you, Diego.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. The best, best.
Thank you, Victoria. Today I bring you information about the boxing match, which brought back to the ring to a legend, Margarito. Margarito stopped to win trouble and said he needed a fight again with a quality opponent as Maromerito, who will be his first opponent since December 2011. The former world champions Walter reiterated that the injury a few years ago was in the eye has not been a problem in your workouts. The experienced fighter Antonio Margarito returned on Saturday night paid with a unanimous decision victory over George Maromerito Paez in the stellar battle of the Function and the Arena Mexico City. Margarito returned to the professional quadrilateral after 4 years absence and did so in a great physical shape and certainly mentally to impose to Maromerito Paez by unanimous decision after 10 rounds in weight super welter. Antonio Margarito showed a slow at a time out of right at a faster and precise pace. However, the so-called tornado from Tijuana began to take a higher level of fight as the round passed. What helped Margarito in this fight was the big punch that the still retains after 4 years of absence. Maromerito Paez had everything to hit Margarito, especially in the 6th round when he sent him to the carmax with a right hook and left-footed a shot. However, he couldn't not finish his work by lack of power and the experience of his rival Margarito. After 10 rounds of emotional fight, the judges ruled give Margarito the unanimous decision with a score of 95, 93, 96, 94 and 97, 93. And before the fight, Margarito said that if he lost to the Maromerito, he had nothing to do. That's all. Thank you for this transmission. See you in the next program. Thank you, Victoria, and this is a boxing night.
Thank you, Diego. Well, this is the only information we have for you today. Remember seeing us next Friday to the same hour. And remember too, we have only the important and interesting information for you. Bye.
Mesdames et messieurs, s'il vous plaît, soyez prêts pour Aaron Chupa et Albatraoz. C'est parti!